is just about time for lunch, and it's a good thing too because my stomach is already growling. And I've got someone here to make a delicious crab salad. Chef Abad Martinez from Tidal Plus Restaurant at the Hyatt at Olive 8 joins me now. We just put the crab in the pot. But before we get to that, I understand we're starting with a mocktail.
Yeah, so we have this great non-alcoholic program at Tidal.
Nice.
We're trying to make things in-house, so we have the Seagarita, which we're making our own reposado. We have a great bartender in Alex. So we kind of make that with some bitters and some roots.
You make your own reposado?
Yeah, we do. We kind of give it that aged filling with some wood. So I'm going to start off with making that.
Okay.
I'll make a double batch for both of us.
Well, why not?
You know.
Why not? It's non-alcoholic, so we can have as much as we want.
Right. So that's typically about 2 ounces of that reposado.
Can I smell the reposado real quick?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow.
And then we also have some house-made steeped hibiscus with a little bit of tonic.
Okay.
And then some fresh squeezed lime juice.
Okay. And is steeped hibiscus like a shrub, or is it just?
Yeah, it's like a shrub. We just steep it, kind of like that, almost like tea flavor and very the floral notes, and then a little bit of simple syrup to help it out.
Okay, I love that you haven't measured anything.
No, we just kind of eyeball it.
That makes you legit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I like it.
So then we'll give it a quick little shake.
All right.
And then we'll pour it into our nice martini glasses.
Ooh, fancy. I've never had a chef make me a cocktail on this show before. Oh, look at the color.
Beautiful color.
Beautiful color.
We won't fill it up all the way because we're gonna kind of give that playfulness of that lime and salt rim that everybody likes in a classic margarita.
All right.
So we kind of make this sea foam. It's with lime juice and sea salt, and then we kind of just be careful in pouring that.
Wow, that's so fun.
Yeah. So we have that, and then we'll just garnish it off with a little bit of lime zest.
This is exactly what you need on these dark, cold days.
Yeah, it's nice, bright.
Bright, citrusy, fun. I've never had foam in my drink
cheers.
before either. Cheers. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Nice, right?
That is refreshing. It wakes your mouth up.
Yeah.
Wake my mouth right up. I can't believe you get such salt and lemon flavoring in that foam.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty much all it is. You know, we use a little bit of xanthan gum to help hold it together.
That's great. I don't even usually like salt on my margaritas, but that is amazing.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
So we got our crab cooking.
Okay.
We actually have one that's ready to go right now. This one takes about 12 to 14 minutes in there.
Okay.
So we'll get going on this one.
Okay.
If you want to help me out and kind of break it down, I'm gonna grab some gloves as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some gloves so I don't have fishy fingers for the rest of the hour. Nobody wants that. We don't have smell-o-vision here, but my guests will know. All right, so let me ask you about crab and where you source it from, because I am very kind of passionate about making sure that all our seafood is sustainably sourced, so we don't have another mass extinction. Don't get me started. How important is it to get sustainable seafood and where it's harvested?
Yeah, it's very important. So we're looking at the Monterey Bay Seafood Watch to make sure we're using sustainable stuff, nothing that's endangered. We also like to use small boat fishermen to make sure, you know, we're not going in there and just hauling your entire oceans of stuff that we're not intended to fish.
Amen.
So we work with a great company, Northwest Bounty. Will and his uncle help us out sourcing all our seafood.
Will,
so yeah,
you know him by name. I love it. Okay.
We like to know our farmers and our fishermen by name.
All right,
so
what do you want me to start with? Okay.
So we kind of just crack the claw, kind of break it off a little bit.
Just break it off?
Break it off, yep.
Okay.
And then we'll take these scissors and kind of just cut it right open.
Okay. How do you, I've never done this before. Like, do you?
Yeah, you can just cut it right in half that way, or you can go in.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Right in half, you're good to go.
Come on, get in there. Get in there. No, see, I messed it up.
No, that's perfect.
Okay,
and then you just break it off, and the crab comes out.
All right.
And then we go through and pick it all. It's quite the process, but you know, we sped it up a little bit, and we got a little bit of already made.
That's why I go to a restaurant, so I don't have to do this. All right. Okay.
Cool. So we got that.
Say we did that. All right.
Okay.
I did such a good job on that. All of the crab is out.
Yep. So then we'll just go ahead and start building our salad.
Okay.
So we have endive and a little bit of mustard greens.
Okay. Okay.
We're looking with a local farm, Alvarez Farms, another company, Evergreen United, that we just brought on. Really trying to source product from the Northwest, from these small, local families, and so Northwest Bounty and Evergreen United. So we'll start off with a little bit of endive.
Okay. Are we just putting the whole leaf in there?
Whole leaves in there and everything.
And I have to say, that's why for me now, if I'm going to go to a restaurant and pay the money, I want to know that it is supporting my entire community, from the servers to the people who produce the food.
Yeah, that's something we're trying to embrace, and also know too that there's no pesticides and antibiotics going into our seafood and things of that nature. We can go a little heavier on this.
Okay, I didn't know how much.
Yeah, perfect. So that, and then we'll throw in a little bit of mustard greens.
Oh, I love mustard greens.
Kind of helps out. Also, too, we have like a mustard vinaigrette.
Yeah.
So we like to dress the bowl.
Okay.
And not the greens itself, because then sometimes you get a little bit clumpy, and then we can just incorporate that.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. That's a really good tip, and we can do that at home, right?
Do that at home,
bowl.
yeah. You don't get overdressed leaves.
Do you want me to mix it
Go ahead and mix it,
okay.
Yep.
All right, that's really clever. See, you learn something on this show every day. Don't tell me you don't. Oh, that smells really good. What is in that? It's a vinaigrette, a mustard vinaigrette?
Yeah, so it's mustard vinaigrette. We try to use as little ingredients as possible and just kind of cross-utilize them. So we have mustard vinaigrette, some endive, some mustard greens. We're actually going to start off with a little bit of avocado mousse. Yep.
I got ahead of myself.
It gets better. It gets better.
Okay.
So we got some avocado mousse.
Okay.
No cream in here. A lot of restaurants will add cream and things like that to help stabilize and give it a longer shelf life. We make it fresh every day, which kind of helps create that freshness. So then we'll put those greens right on top. I just like to layer them nicely.
Okay, make them look nice.
Yep.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
Just kind of like that.
Okay, I can do that. All right, maybe not.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
There you
That's
go.
perfect.
There you have it.
And then we have our crab that we picked earlier this morning.
Okay. And then what did you mix this crab with?
Yeah, so we use a lot of herbs, some like lime juice and lemon juice, parsley, cilantro, and things like that. And then we like to use a good amount. So we use like about, a few legs on this. You see all the claws in here.
Look at that. It's so good.
A good hefty amount. We're not shy with our portions here.
Oh, this is good.
Perfect.
And then is this it?
No. Then we make some walnut crumble with some of those herbs that we kind of toast up. Okay. So you just want to pour some of those over the top.
I can do that.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And then we'll hit it with a little bit of pomegranate seeds.
Oh, fun. Little color, huh?
A little bit of color, yep.
Oh, this is good. Okay.
Awesome. So crab right out of Dungeness Bay. All right. The endive and some pomegranate seeds.
I'm going to try this right now as you tell us about your Valentine menu.
Yeah, so we were featuring this salad on the Valentine's Day menu. It's a 4-course. You can see some filet from a local farm out of Moses Lake. Preservation Meats working with them. Pure country beef. We got black cod, a small boat fisherman as well. And we're also launching brunch soon on the March 17th, St. Patty's Day, which will feature this salad. And
I was going to say I would eat this for brunch every day.
Yeah, every day for brunch is nice. It's focusing on wellness and really being sustainable.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
It tastes fresh. It's delicious. All right, you win for this.